Hello, my name is Amber and this is Jerry, and welcome back to my channel. And today we are here to get woke, and today I'm going to school you. First, we're going to talk about, just kidding, we're not going to talk about that today. Probably in a future video. We are mutating, and I have proof. We're having subtle shifts in our bodies. Researchers from Flinders University in Australia have noticed an artery that goes down the center of the forearm. This artery used to vanish and lose function after 8 weeks of life. More adults are found to have an extra channel of vascular tissue flowing under the wrist. Since the 18th century, doctors have been studying the prevalence of this artery in adults. In the 1880s, 10% of people had this extra functioning artery. In the late 20th century, 30% of the people had this extra functioning artery. That is a 20% increase in a short amount of time. This proves that we are still evolving as a species. The people that have an extra artery have a total of 3 arteries in the arm. The median artery forms fairly early in development in all humans. It transports blood down the center of our arms to feed our growing hands. The other 2 arteries are called the radial, and that can be felt when you take the person's pulse. The other artery is called the ulnar artery. It's spelled U-L-N-A-R. The median artery usually regresses or stops working at 8 weeks of age, but now more people have this third artery that still pumps blood. One scientist believes this could have happened from gene mutation involved in median artery development or health problems in the mother during her pregnancy. A persistent median artery could give dexterous fingers or strong forearms a dependable boost of blood long after birth. But it could also put us at risk for carpal tunnel syndrome. Scientists are also finding people with an extra bone in the tendon of the knee called fibula. It's spelled F-A-B-E-L-L-A. A study found there is a link between osteoarthritis and this extra bone. In 2018, this bone was found in 39% of people around the world. The fibula was also present in 11.2% of people around the world in 1918. This bone is less than half an inch in diameter. This bone was prominent in our primitive ancestors. Scientists believe modern diets, which have made us taller, except for me, and heavier, have placed more strain on our knees, leading us to grow this extra bone to relieve the pressure. I'm only 5 feet tall. I wonder if short people have this bone. And yes, as always, I take notes. Scientists believe a 5th bone in the knee could wear away important cartilage, and it could cause damage as a result of osteoarthritis. It is believed that 1 in 5 people with knee pain in England are twice as likely to have a fibula. Some experts say this extra bone should be removed. It is extremely rare to have a change to the human skeleton, which affects everyone in the world. The fibula is Latin for little bean. The bone seems to have no evolutionary reason to exist, according to scientists. The bone reappeared in medical reports in 1875. Scientists think the extra bone may create uneven force on the knee. It would also cause pain after knee replacement surgery, as the bone stays in place by burrowing into the thigh. When that part of the bone is replaced and there is no longer a depression to hold it, the tendon snaps from every stride, causing pain. The fibula is known as a sesamoid bone, S-E-S-A-M-O-I-D, which means it grows in the tendon of a muscle. The kneecap is the largest sesamoid bone in the human body. Did you know each adult has 206 bones and 24 of them are ribs? 12 on each side. but one of every 200 people have an extra rib. A cervical rib is present at birth and it forms above the first rib, growing at the base of the neck just above the collarbone. The extra rib can squash nearby blood vessels or nerves, causing neck pain and numbness in the arm. Many mutations occur at some time during a person's life. They're present in certain cells. These changes are caused by environmental factors or an error in DNA copies during cell division. Scientists believe that every time the human genome duplicates itself, there are around 100 mutations. This number might seem low, but over time, this mutation can become significant. Not all mutations are bad. They can help an individual survive and reproduce in a changing environment. Some people with the ApoAIM gene have significantly lower levels at risk for heart attack and stroke. Some people have a gene mutation that makes their bones stronger and denser. Another gene mutation causes resistance to malaria. Some women are born with 4 cones in the eye. The number of regular cones in the eye is 3. Scientists believe this might create supervision or tetrachromat, tetrachromat, in women. That means we might be able to see the colors that birds and insects can see. It is believed that women can see color more vibrantly with 4 cones in the eyes. So basically, we are having evolutionary changes or mutations starting to happen with our eyes, our arteries, knee bones to sum things up. Now I want to talk about Japan's ocean spiral deep sea future city concept. Spiral Base Camp. Blue Garden, an orb that measures 500 meters in diameter, floats in the deep sea like a space ship. A comfortable city with minimal temperature changes, a safe city, unaffected by typhoons or earthquakes, a healthy city with a high concentration of oxygen, higher than on land. Infraspiral, the deep sea offers convenient location where the function that utilizes the unique characteristics of the deep sea are all in one place. Electric power generation using ocean thermal energy conversion. Food plant cultivation using deep sea water. Fresh water desanitation using water pressure. Transportation, deep sea submarine port supply base, information, deep sea monitoring site. The plan of this underwater city is to use the deep sea to restore food, energy, and water. The deep sea has unlimited CO2 processing capacity. Use the Earth's CO2 processing capacity to produce energy while reducing CO2. The deep sea fishing industry offers limitless potential both in quality and quantity. The deep sea would provide a base load power source that provides a continuous stable supply of electricity. You can generate power from ocean temperature differentials using ocean thermal energy conversion. If seawater can be cleaned, we would have a limitless supply of fresh water. Shimizu Corporation, SHIMIZU, has a deep sea future city concept. They want people to live in an orb-shaped building that is comfortable, as a 360 view of the ocean. Instead of living off the land, we would be living off the water, so to speak. I think the concept is awesome and futuristic. But what would happen if there was a major leak? We have been brainwashed into thinking the U.S. is the top-notch nation. But Japan and China make plans for things the U.S. could only dream about. The ocean-based nation is a concept from Japan. I think it could be genius if they can pull it off. So, with all that being said, please like and subscribe. Be the frequency that you want to have in your life. And stay woke.